Hello, welcome to Marketing Matters, the show where we explore all things marketing and uncover those things that matter for you and your success. I'm your host, Denise Millet, and my hope and mission is to bring marketing and technology to you in a way that's useful, without jargon, complexity, or confusion, so you can grow your business, expand your impact in the world, and live your best life. Today's episode is called Entrepreneurs on Clubhouse. And today we're talking about the benefits of social audio for entrepreneurs. We're looking to expand the areas you can visit and inhabit so that you can share your messages and your expertise with potential customers and clients. And before we dive in, I want to share a quote with you from Arvo Pärt. He is a composer and he has some wonderful brilliance that he shared. The human voice is the most perfect instrument of all. And I may be biased, but I have to say that the reason I've shared you with this with you is I am a music lover, but I believe that the power of audio, and if you think about this, when your eyes are not involved, you listen more intently. And the voices that you hear, people, you can tell so much from them by listening. So I think there is great power in our voices. And using them to help us, I think, is just a natural application of who we are in the marketplace. So, social audio, the power of social audio. As business owners and entrepreneurs, we're moving forward to have a business we're dreaming of. And along the way, we're learning lots and lots of things, but not everything. We have to listen to others' experience to learn. But often all those voices aren't telling us what is really helpful, right? We have to be able to filter the millions of messages and offers we encounter, take the steps that fit for us, and build our business, right? Sometimes we have to think counterintuitively and experience something that is different, right? We've all been on Zoom calls. Virtual video meetings are fantastic. They've been wonderful for us over the last number of years. They expand our impact. They give us an opportunity to see people and to see who they are and how they present themselves and to feel comfortable being on screen behind the camera and all those things. They're wonderful. They really have made such a difference. But you can't be on the camera all the time. You can't be camera ready all the time. And sometimes when we have the visuals, they can be incredibly distracting from the message that we're hearing. Similar to what you're seeing on the screen, right? I'm talking about Zoom calls. I'm talking about videos. It's a serious topic, but which dog is your favorite, right? So the video sometimes interferes with what we're trying to get out in the world. So I'm going to say to you that there is an application for your phone, for your smartphone, called Clubhouse, and it's a social audio app. And Clubhouse is meant to give you an opportunity to gather together with people and to share conversation and to share like kind of ideas with people. And as an entrepreneur, there are some people there and times of day that other entrepreneurs gather there, and it can be a really wonderful place for you to spend some time and to get your message out. And you want to share your thoughts, your real identity, your tone of your voice, how you converse, all those things. Give people a side of you that they can't often see, right? And we say this about video, you get a lot of body language and you got a lot of things like that that come from your sound. But from audio, that distraction isn't there, and they just get to hear your voice and they just get to hear what you're saying and focus on the message itself. And I think that's part of your portfolio of everything that you do to build your business, right? So audio is incredibly powerful when it's done right and it's done for the right reason. I mean, we can all have conversations that don't yield anything, right? But if we pick the right places to have those conversations as a business owner, and we try to engage not directly for selling, but to try to get to know our audience and get to know other entrepreneurs in our space and share ideas and share your expertise, I think it's just another way to build your credibility and your authority. So, like other live platforms and events, there's great benefits available for you on these platforms. And the benefits are that you get to show who you really are. You get to shine a light on what you're thinking and your ideas. You get to practice how to say your message, which is interesting, right? To think about it. Sometimes the only time we think of practicing our messages and practicing our delivery of them is when we are on a stage or when we're in front of a meeting or we're doing a pitch. Well, here's a place in social audio that you can join other like-minded people. If you find the right rooms of people, then you can actually work on practicing getting the words together so they roll out of you without feeling practiced or stilted, right? So what you want to do with social audio, and if you haven't been on Clubhouse, I will say that it's a downloadable app from the Google Play Store, the Apple Store, whatever, and you have to sign up for an account, give them a social media handle and your email address and a phone number, and that's it basically, and you can log in. Now, there are rooms going on all day long where people have decided that they want to have a group conversation on a topic, and you'll see the topics for the rooms. I have found that mostly in the mornings are when most of the entrepreneurs seem to be landing in Clubhouse. And they talk about podcasts, they talk about building business, they talk about inspirational things. They share, what's coming and what's happening in their lives and how they deal with their clients. And there's a lot of meat there. There's always some that you don't want to listen to, and there's some people that get on a soapbox about things, and that's true of any social media platform, right? But I think if you spend some time and you visit the rooms and you go in and out of the rooms and you listen to what's going on, you'll get a good feel for the type of people in the room and what it is they're talking about and whether it fits for you. And if you do find the right room, you can share your ideas, your unique gifts, and your expertise with people that will value that. And you can always have the opportunity to meet and interact with a global community, because the apps are on every Android and every iPhone, anyone who wants to use them. There's no barrier to entry whatsoever from a country point of view. It's only whoever has Wi-Fi and can get on the app, right? So there can be so many different people from different countries. I know the rooms that I've been in, we have people from England and Australia and Tasmania and New Zealand and South Africa. And people come together and talk about like topics. And I think it's a really fantastic way to get to know people, have them get to know you, and to feel comfortable having that exchange. I think as entrepreneurs, we're by ourselves quite a bit. We spend a lot of time alone. And we feel like sometimes we're talking into the dark. And here, if you're on social audio, it's comfortable, it's casual, you can be helpful, you can be useful, you can feel like you're experiencing the same thing other people are. You're responding in the moment to questions and topics and things like that. You don't know where it's going to go. It's not scripted, right? It's not a darkness that you're in all by yourself where you have to be profound and share everything. You can just listen if you want to until you get used to what's going on there, and then participate, go up on stage and turn on your microphone and give your thoughts, and people are welcoming of that in most cases. There's a lot of people selling and a lot of people doing things that aren't as conversational. But for every one of those, there are two more that are doing it right, that are doing it for the conversation itself and for the relationship building that you can do. So I want to say that as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, that you should add this into your toolkit. And you can have time that you're out walking, or that you're walking your dog, or you're in the park, or you're taking, somebody. No, I shouldn't say that because you shouldn't drive with your headphones in. But you can listen to this at the times you listen to other things and listen to conversations and see if there's a place that fits for the business that you do and for what you're presenting to the world. And see if there's a way you can participate. And it's going to take some research on your part. It's going to take a little bit of time to see if you're comfortable, right? And it's not something that is going to happen overnight. It's not a fast path to bucks or money or anything like that. It's really just a way to build relationships and make connections with people and share ideas. And that's all we really want to do as we're building ways for people to know us, like us, trust us, right? And sometimes we present these videos and things on our websites and flashy graphics and everything, and those are wonderful and they fit for some people, but not everyone. So by rounding out your portfolio of media that you use, you can speak to those that this works for. And you can also give yourself an opportunity to share your ideas with a broader base of people, right? And it's also a great way to, if you hold rooms, to you can record them. So if you were to actually create a room and invite people into it to have a conversation, which is something you can do as you learn your way, you could get the recording of that and take clips of your voice only, not the other people's, and use that in your social media as a way to attract people to come to Clubhouse and to speak with you. So there's many strategies to use social audio as a way to draw some of people that find this a very safe way to interact. They feel like it's not as intimidating as Zoom. Some people don't want to be on camera. Some people don't want to be that personal. They want to observe, and so they can come to Clubhouse too and just listen into the conversations and then decide when they're ready to participate, they can join in. So there's lots of strategies to help your business to make connections, and I think it can be very, very helpful for you. So, thank you for being here, and I want to share with you a free gift I have for you this week. It's called 5 Website Secrets to Make Sure Your Ideal Customers Can Find You. And you can go to dmillet.com/5, F-I-V-E, enter your email, and you can download. It will send you an email back with the link to the download. And in it, it will help you make sure that people can benefit from all the time and energy you put into your websites and your podcasts and your blogs by making sure people can find them in Google search, okay? And I want to thank you. I'm so glad you could join me for this episode of Marketing Matters. I know how precious your time is, and my hope is that you came away from this episode with some nuggets you can apply to your business. My aim is to provide clear, useful info for you so that you have a thriving business and amazing relationships with your customers and clients. And as always, if you have any questions, please send me a message on Instagram or on my Facebook page, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks again, and have a great day.